Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Dojo Live recap show. It's 2022. Today is January 3rd, 2022. This is the first show for the year, and we're doing something special this show. We're recapping or at least talking about memorable moments for each of the members of the team here that
Oh.
could join us today that are still not on holidays. Welcome back, everybody.
It's a slow start.
Yes. So I was trying to gather all of us, but we got four. So four is good. And here we are. And we're going to answer a question, which is which memorable moment can you think of? What inspirational moment came out of the show last year? Which show was inspirational to you and why? Just let's introduce ourselves first. I'm Tulio Sergusa, broadcasting from Southern California. And joining me are America Guerrero, who is in, where are you, America? You're in Merida, right?
No,
Near
I'm in
Cancun?
Mexico City. I'm in
Mexico
the
City.
center, the
Center,
country.
Mexico
recently,
City.
recently relocated.
Exactly.
That's right, but you were on the East Coast, were you not, of Mexico
Yeah.
before?
Yes,
Okay.
I was in Cancun. Yes, but
Yeah,
I moved
see,
here.
I missed that. So,
She's
and then
crazy.
yes, I'm getting old and I forget things. Unless I put it
No,
down,
she's
I don't
crazy. I
remember.
said,
Oh,
who leaves
she's.
Cancun? America does.
I know, right? To go to Mexico City, it's the busiest city in the world. All right. Well, talking about busy city, Harish is joining us all the way on the other side of the pond. You're still in Hyderabad, Harish, or did you move as well?
Yo, currently I was in Hyderabad now. It's a good city. I can say about that. We have good meals over here. Biryani, we say about that, and lots of
Yes, I've been
we
there
can have
several
fun with
times.
food.
Several times. Well, welcome to the show. I know it's quite late. And of course, Kim Lantis, who's in Hermosillo, Mexico. Hi,
I haven't
Kim. Welcome
relocated
back.
yet.
No. All right. You've moved twice, though, but always in Hermosillo
Changed
last year.
houses.
So
Yeah.
every time we hope you get better internet, but it seems like you have steam powered internet no matter where you go. So, all right. So let's answer this question. What was like a memorable moment for you guys in 2021? What show? Why? What was like inspirational about it? What did someone
Sure.
that we interviewed say that was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna make a note of that.
For me, I mean, I think all our shows are great, but I'm a little partial. What can I say? But the one that really stuck out for me was with Ben Askeranem and Ziv Dreher. They're with Niagara Networks. And it was something that Ben said. I mean, his personal story is great. It's one of triumph and trial and immigration and all kinds of things. And throughout that, he said something which I don't think is his quote. I've Googled it and it's not his, but it was the first time I had personally heard it. And that was tough times don't last, but tough people do. And I thought, well, that's great. 2021 put me personally through the ringer. There were some really high moments, but a lot of low moments, more than I think usual. And so, yeah, for me, I think that's something that I'm trying to hold on to dearly. That what's happening in my life right now is temporary, and yeah, just got to tough it out.
So just a quick recap of that. Tough moments don't last, but tough people do.
People do.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great mantra for 2022 based on the couple of years we've just been through so far, right? All right. What about you, America?
Well, the moment that inspired me the most was the show with Deep Pharma. He's the CTO at Dara Bank. The way he shared his story when he joined this amazing company, how he talked about his experience, his background, how he mentioned, I'm just a human being as all of us. And I'm a technologist, I'm an immigrant, and how he joined the company, it was so moving. I mean, he shared with us his first 10 years in the United States, how he wanted to buy a car, and how his application got rejected by everyone. He didn't have like a credit score, how he worked building himself, his credibility, how he wanted to reach that American dream level of not worrying about money. And now he's part of this amazing company that are using technology to build a bank for all. It was really moving and it resonated with
Yeah.
me. And I mean, everybody has, or like someone, or is in this situation that they are not, they don't have this credit opportunity. I mean, it was really moving for me.
Technology and
Mhm.
empathy, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
To build
technology
a
and
yeah.
company.
empathy.
I really liked the
Exactly.
show with Deep Pharma as well, and it resonated with me. Being an immigrant in this country, I was 12 when we came to the U.S. I remember my parents struggling the first 5 to 10 years to get themselves situated. Similar stories, so it really resonated with me. And
Hmm.
I like that he said that is broken. It's a broken system,
Exactly. It's a
so
Yeah.
we
broken
need to
And
fix
system.
another
that.
thing about Deep is his personal story is his encounter with the man at the gas station. And I think my takeaway
Oh,
from
yeah.
that was this pause to ask somebody this tell me more sort of moment. And I think that's something that I learned from as well and want to emulate in my life, right? Pausing and asking, tell me
Right.
more. I think that's
Yeah, I
really
mean, it's not a
important.
transaction, it's people. It's like, okay,
Exactly.
tell me your story.
Human
Let's
beings.
spend time getting to know people's stories. All right, what about you, Harish? We're trying to keep this
Yeah.
within 10 minutes, guys.
This one of the interesting part I can say about this early bird, and the early bird is more into doing about the growth for the children, the child financial journey. This is the main point I can say about that because this was one of the most interesting part because in US and other part of the countries, especially Western countries, I don't see any kind of financial supports for the children and all because in India we have a couple of policies for kids and all whereas he has came up with a new idea for the child between the age of 4 he has came up with 4 stages about saying about 0 to 5 years again from 6 to 13 years those stages really help the children to grow in his own life we can the it'll be an external arm for them for the investment of money and all the parent will do the investment and it be a benefit for the children for the next generation the idea of this Jordan has made something creativity and given the life for the next generation of the kids and all that really helps the generation to grow well and they can come up with their own ideas and they may be a new venture to build a new company or a new startup company and all this will be an idea for the next generation that's really an awesome idea that early bird has built for the next generation.
Yeah, to get kids
Yeah,
interested in investment early to make it
Yes.
sound like something that isn't overwhelming. And I remember about that product, they kind of create this network, right? Where family members and friends can participate in that investment, which I think makes sense. Um,
True.
Rather than
yeah.
throwing a $10 plastic toy that's going to get forgotten in a week, you can
I,
throw it
I
Yeah.
in Disney stock.
I can appreciate why that was really important to you, Harish, since you became a dad this year. You became a father, so that becomes very important.
Thank you.
Planning for your children's future. All right, we're almost up on time, and I'm going to be able to announce what we got coming up this week. I really, I loved how many people we spoke with, how many CEOs we spoke with that really care about people. If there was one theme that resonated with me, was this idea that there's more of a movement toward really actually making people's lives better, not just the customers' lives, but the employees' lives. And uh, we wrapped up the year with a great interview with Dave Londo of Kintone, and I really enjoyed speaking with him and was blown away how a public company, especially a Japanese public company, Japanese company have this saying, I forgot what it is, but it's like you work till you die. Like it's like, that's the company is first and family second and so on. And so they have a culture
Loyalty.
that's not like that. It's empowered. It's about people. Their board of directors made up of employees, which is blows my mind. What can be done if you really focus on people and you really make empathy a key part of your business culture? We're up on time. If you guys missed any show, just go on dojo.live. That's the URL,
Mhm.
dojo.live. And you can watch hundreds of different shows. You can use the search box to find something you like. Speaking of something that we like, what do we got coming up this week, Kim? We got three
It's a
shows, right?
Yeah, it's a full week starting off with a bang. So on tomorrow, January 4th, we're going to start with Pamela Singh, CEO and co-founder of Case Control. When digital is not enough, smarter software, better patient care. Wednesday, we'll be with Gary Saranvirtha. I think I got that. CEO at Daisy Intelligence, AI that delivers explainable decisions as a service. And finally, on Thursday, we're going to end the week with Prasant Nair, CEO and product architect at Double Gemini, ending email overwhelm. We could all use that in 2022.
You don't want to miss that Thursday show too, because a lot of people set up new intentions, new resolutions for the year, and they fail miserably to execute on them. And Prashant's got a great story about what it takes to actually follow through on some of those things. So come back tomorrow at 12 o'clock Pacific. See you then. Be safe and have fun.